Let's do few more questions to practice for finding surface area of right cone. A right cone has base of radius 4 cm and a height of 14 cm. Find area of the base and lateral area of the cone. Let us first find out area of the base. Area of base is equal to pi r square because base of the cone is a circle. Therefore, we substitute value for pi, that is 3.14, and radius is given, this is 4 cm. So this will be 4 square, and 3.14 times 16 is going to give us 50.24 square centimeter as area of the base. So this is 50.24 square centimeter for area of the base. Now let's find out lateral area. Now lateral area is equal to 1/2 times perimeter of base time slanting height SH. But what is 1/2 times perimeter of the base? That is 2 pi r. 2 pi r, we know what is r and we know value of pi, but the slanting height, which is usually represented by s, that is not given here. We need to find it. So this will be equal to pi r, and instead of s, because in the figure the slanting height is represented by h, we'll represent it by h. Here s is equal to h. So there should be no confusion. For finding h, we consider triangle ABC. A, B, and C. In this triangle, this is hypotenuse, this is adjacent, this is opposite, and we will apply Pythagoras Theorem on triangle ABC. So for finding h, consider triangle ABC and use Pythagoras Theorem. And when we use Pythagoras Theorem, we know that hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. This means that hypotenuse is h. In this case, this is equal to 4 square plus 14 square. This means h square is equal to 16 plus 196, and h square will be equal to 212. And for finding h, we can take square root on both sides. 212 square root, which is equal to 14.56. Now we will use this value for slanting height and we'll find out from equation 1. From equation 1, lateral area is equal to pi r h, and we know what is value for pi. Value for pi is 3.14 time r is 4, and h we have just calculated, that is 14.56. When we multiply these values, what we get is 182.87. 182.87 square centimeter. So now we will do question number 2. Question number 2. And for question number 2, what we are given is the lateral area of cone is 289 square feet. The diameter of the cone is 12 feet. Find the height of the cone. So now we know what is lateral area and we know what is the diameter. From the diameter we can certainly find out what would be the radius, because radius can be obtained by dividing the diameter by 2. So radius is equal to 6 feet. Since diameter is equal to 12 feet, this means radius is equal to diameter by 2. Therefore, this value is equal to 6 feet. Now we know what is radius, but we don't know what is height. And we also don't know what is slanting height, which is represented by S. So first we will need to find out slanting height from the information given for lateral area. For finding S, which is a slanting height, we are given, or we know lateral area is equal to 289 square feet. So we'll take advantage of this information, and that way we will be able to find out slanting height. Once slanting height is known, then h is easy to calculate. So, but generally, let's call this as number 1. But what is formula for lateral area? But LA is equal to 1 by 2 time L time S, where L is perimeter of the base and S is the slanting height, which is, so this means 1 by 2 L, which is 2 pi r, time S is equal to 289. So by using this relation, we will be able to find out what is S. So 2 will be cancelled with 2. Pi r S is equal to 289, and value of pi is, this means 3.14 time 6 feet time S is equal to 289. From this, if we divide both sides by 3.14 times 6, what we get is S is equal to 289 divided by 3.14 times 6. This will be equal to, now if we divide both sides by this, this would be 289 divided by 18.84, 18.84, and this way we calculate the value of S as 15.34. 15.34. So thus S is a slanting height and it must be measured in feet because it's only a length. Now when we have value for slanting height, which is 15.34, 15.34 feet, we can see that we have two sides of this triangle, right angle triangle, A, B, and C. Now we can use Pythagoras theorem on this triangle. Using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square. This means that what was the slanting height? The slanting height was 15.34. 15.34 whole square equal to what was adjacent, that was 6 square, plus opposite, that's height of the right cone, and that is a square, and we can find out value for h square equal to 15.34 square minus 6 square, and from here if we can take square of 15.34, this value will be 235.3. 235.3 minus 36, and if we take this operation of, what we get is 199.3, and this is value for h square. Now taking square root on both sides, taking square root on both sides, h is equal to 199.3 square root, which is equal to 14.1. And this is in feet.